Seven lessons I learned from King David that transformed my life. Lesson number one: David was the son of Jesse. Jesse had other sons. Prophet Samuel came to the house of Jesse and said, God is inviting all your sons for a sacrifice. You have to understand that back in the day, inviting a family for sacrifice alongside a priest was the most honorable thing any family could dream of because it was like eating with God Himself. However, Jesse invited all his sons, in quotes, meaning all those he considered important enough to be his sons. He forgot he had a son named David. At the end of the day, it was time for God to anoint the son God wanted to be king in Jesse's house. And the prophet looked at all the sons, and God said, none of them is the one I want to anoint as king. Samuel was confused. He told Jesse, bring all your sons. And Samuel said, do you have another son somewhere? And then Jesse remembered he had a son called David. Jesse forgot he had a son called David. His mind could not imagine that David was important enough to be in that kind of important gathering. Meanwhile, Samuel said, we are all going to be standing. We would not sit down until your son David shows up. Meaning, David was actually the VVIP that God organized the occasion for. Hear me and hear me good. It doesn't matter who thinks you are irrelevant. It doesn't matter even if the family you were born into, always been treated like trash. It doesn't matter if the people you are working with right now, when you come in, they say this one is a dull one. It doesn't matter if they called you the ugly one. It doesn't matter what any human being has called you. What truly matters when it comes to your life and destiny is what God calls you. So my question to you today is, how do you see yourself? I learned from David to see myself strictly how God sees me. Because at the end of the day, it's how God sees me. How God sees me, who God calls me, that truly matters. Who has called you irrelevant? Has the mother that gave birth to you, even your father, called you irrelevant? All of that doesn't matter. It's what God calls you that truly matters.